Hello, welcome back to another YouTube video. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Today I'm filming 5 ways to attract or manifest something into your life. I talk a lot about the law of attraction, manifesting, attracting over on my Instagram, and one of the main questions that I get is, how do I actually manifest something? How do I actually attract it into my life? Because I guess that's what we all want to be doing. We all want to attract good things into our lives. We all want to be able to manifest the things that we want. You can manifest anything. You can manifest healthy hair, better sleep, your dream partner, your best self, your best job, money. There is absolutely no limit on what you can attract into your life, and I think that is the most amazing thing about the law of attraction and manifesting. You can manifest such specific things. There have been opportunities that I've wanted to receive that I have asked for, and then not even a week later I've had an email into my inbox. And the more intuitive I've become and the more that I've believed that it is possible for me, the quicker things have come to me. So it is quite magic and it does work, and it sounds a little bit airy-fairy, but I have had it happen firsthand, and I can give you examples as well just so that you can see that it does truly work. And hopefully after watching this video you will be able to attract and manifest into your life the things that you want. I'll start with just a couple of examples of things that I've attracted, because I know that not necessarily that people are a bit skeptical, but for me, if I watched a video where someone said, yeah, you can just attract whatever you want into your life, just ask for it and it will come to you, I would be like, no, surely not. But since I have started practicing the law of attraction, practicing gratitude, believing in myself, in my self-worth, and opening myself up to the possibility of the thing that I want actually coming to me, it's amazing how quickly it does. So 2 examples of quite specific things that I wanted to attract into my life. One of them has 2 parts to it. So one of my biggest goals was to work with Women's Best, have a sponsorship with them. And I was asking the universe, please, can I work with Women's Best? And I was thinking, I barely had any followers. I wasn't known by anyone. I had no other real big sponsors. I'd never really interacted with them at all. And about 2 weeks later, an email came into my inbox from their sponsorship team saying that they loved what I was doing on my fitness journey and that they would love for me to be a part of the team. Now, I thought it was like a spam email or like a fake, basically, so I had to look the scale up on LinkedIn. I couldn't believe it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I think I manifested that, but I wasn't sure. Oh, maybe it's just a coincidence. Yeah, I wrote it off a little bit. And then there were so many things after that that followed exactly the same pattern, and I was thinking, this definitely is a coincidence now. I'm asking for these things and they're turning up. I said that I wanted to be on the Women's Best website and do a photo shoot with them. About 2-3 weeks later, I got a text from my athlete manager inviting me to Austria to shoot with them for content that was going to be going onto their website. And I was like, oh my gosh. It was between 2 lockdowns in the UK. It was like the 1 week where you could go anywhere. And I had set that goal for 2020. And as the year went on and it got later into the year, it was around September time when they invited me, I thought, well, that goal is just out the window now. It's not going to happen this year. That's fine. And then that text came in, the universe basically being like, no, you're going to do it this year. So yeah, that was a goal that I'd written down in my 2020 law of attraction planner, and I said, this is what I want to do this year, and it happened. And then the final example, which I think is so crazy, in fact there are so many, it's making me think of so many, but there are some that I can't even tell you because they've happened so recently, but one of them was, I said I would absolutely love to create an app for my following, affordable fitness, where they can be a part of a community and I can interact with them more closely and help them on their fitness journey. And literally that Thursday, so it was a matter of days, this guy emailed me with a whole presentation of my logo, his logo, talking about a partnership where he was going to help me to build an app. And that was how Ignite started. That partnership unfortunately didn't work out in the way that we both wanted it to, but had that person not contacted me, I would not be doing what I'm doing now with Ignite. I would not have an app being built, and I asked for it. I said I would like to work with someone and build an app, and it came in that week, which I just think is absolutely mind-blowing. And I'm so grateful to that person, because had he not come into my life and helped me, I wouldn't be building what I am now, even though it didn't work out in the way that we wanted it to. So yeah, very, very, very grateful for that opportunity. And I manifested it. I asked for it and it came through to me within that week, which is insane. So that's just a few examples of how the law of attraction has come into my life. There are so many others, and it really is a mindset. It is believing that you are worthy of receiving the things that you want to receive, and self-love, self-worth, just being open to receive the things that you want to receive. I think that we are quite small-minded in our lives. We carry a lot of limiting beliefs from our parents, from their parents, from their parents, and sometimes if you're surrounded by people who also have limiting beliefs or don't believe that they can achieve more than where they are right now, it can be really hard to see that for yourself as well. So I'm going to go through 5 ways to attract or manifest something into your life. Number 1 is get clear on what you want. You need to be very clear, very specific with your goals, and sometimes writing down a goal that feels incredibly out of reach is pretty scary, because you're writing it down and you're thinking there is absolutely no way on this planet, on this earth, that that thing is going to happen for me. How? You're asking how all the time, like, but how could that happen? You almost don't want to write it down because you think it's so unachievable that you're just going to write it down and read it one day and think, oh, I didn't do that. And I don't know if everyone thinks like that, but I really do, and I really struggle to write things down that feel so out of reach. But think of it as you're like a wish book. Your journal is like a wish book, and imagine that everything you write down in that journal, whether it's a notebook, a piece of paper, a proper fancy journal, whatever it is, think about, when I write that down, I want to receive this or do this or be this kind of person, that it will come true. Just think of it like that, because every single journal that I have had, every notebook, every piece of paper, I think that I have achieved 98% of the things that I wrote down, some of them being absolutely wild, like flying to Austria with Women's Best, being on their website. When I wrote those things down, I thought maybe in like 6 years, maybe never, you know? But write them down. If your goals don't scare you, they're not big enough. Think of it like that. Write it down. Believe that it will happen for you. Don't ask how, just be very crystal clear on what it is that you want to do. The second thing is to ask the universe for what it is you want to achieve. You can do this through gratitude. So like, I do a gratitude prayer before bed where I say thank you for everything that I'm grateful for, and then while my vibrations are high because I've just been very grateful, I also ask for the thing that I would like to receive. The thing about asking the universe for something that you want, I read it in the book The Secret. The Secret is a really good introduction to the law of attraction. If you were ordering a sofa online, say you're on DFS, you're ordering a sofa, you order it and then you just know it's going to turn up. You order a clothes order from ASOS, you know it's going to turn up, you just wait for it to arrive. When we ask the universe for things, we need to use that same mentality. You wouldn't order a sofa and then when it didn't arrive the next day, keep ordering it, because you'd end up it just doesn't work. You'd end up with a lot of sofas. But I don't know if that's even a good example. Don't keep asking for it. Ask for it. Believe that it is yours. Wait for it to arrive. You can think about it. You can visualize it. You can use your imagination to play out what it would feel like to have that thing or be in that place or be that person. But don't keep asking for it or being like, oh, where is it? Why isn't it here now? Because you're only pushing it further away. Because by doing that, you are basically saying, well, it's not coming to me. So you're pushing it further and further away. Ask for it once. Be clear on what you want. Do that during your gratitude prayer or in a meditation. And then be patient. Which leads me into number 3, which is trust the process. Keep your vibrations high. You cannot just sit on your bed all day, ask the universe for something and expect it to come without working hard as well. It does go hand in hand with working hard towards your goals every single day and also asking for the thing that you want to receive. Even on the days where you really don't feel like it, do something small towards your goals every day. If you do one small thing 365 times, you are going to be further ahead than you were on the first day. And some days we're not highly motivated, some days we do feel crappy, some days our vibration is low. It doesn't mean that you've undone all the hard work of what you've asked for. It takes a little bit of time to let go of the how and start really attracting things into your life, and the more that you believe it's possible for you, the faster it happens. One of my friends was asking me about this around a year ago, and she said to me, Taylor, I just really struggle because I want something and then I'm like, yeah, but how? Oh, it couldn't happen for me, it's not possible, there's no way. And she really wanted a pay rise at work, and she didn't tell me, but she had used this formula to ask for it. She'd been working really hard at work, she'd asked the universe for it, she'd stopped asking how it's going to happen or why or when. And then I got a message from her saying, oh my gosh, I've done it, I think I manifested something into my life. And she got like a £7,000 pay rise or something, which is just insane. And she was so happy with herself, and since then she's attracted so many more things into her life because she believes it's possible, and things have sped up because of that. So I'm really proud of her, and I think that that is so amazing. The fourth thing, which is so important, let go of your limiting beliefs. We all have limiting beliefs. I personally struggle around money. I don't believe that money is easy to come by. That's something that I'm really working towards, where I'm using a lot of money affirmations, and it's definitely got better for me. I've attracted so much more financial abundance into my life since I have let go of my limiting beliefs. But a lot of us have these limiting beliefs, whether they come from our parents, our friends, our family, and they can come through from generations before us, and we have got to let go of them. Whether that's around relationships, so my dad left when I was quite young, and my mum installed a lot of limiting beliefs into me about men, about what marriage will end like, what men will treat you like, and that unfortunately played out into a lot of my relationships throughout the last few years. Money. I believed that money was hard to come by, money doesn't grow on trees, like all of these really old-fashioned sayings we hear. Okay, money doesn't grow on trees, you've got to work hard, but it's not hard to come by. Money can flow to you if you're doing something that you're passionate about. Why do we believe that going and working in an office job, we can easily earn, I don't know, £25,000 to £30,000 a year, but doing something that we love, oh gosh, I'll never be able to do that, it's going to take me 10 years. Why? It's not. You've just got to believe that you can. Let go of the limiting beliefs and start just knowing that it is going to happen for you. And the fifth and final way to attract or manifest something into your life, surround yourself with people on a higher vibration, people who are encouraging you, encouraging themselves, that believe that it is possible. If you're really trying to push through the barrier of limiting beliefs and moving into a bigger phase of your life where you have more and you're happier and you're brighter and you're healthier, but you're surrounding yourself with people who don't believe in themselves, who aren't willing to step into that better version of themselves, who are stuck in their limiting beliefs and really negative mentality, it is not going to help you propel forward. There are certain people that you obviously are going to keep in your life, whether that's your parents, siblings, aunties, uncles, close family, but set boundaries for yourself and think about who you've actually got around you, and maybe get some new friends if your friends are telling you that what you're trying to do is not possible, because at the end of the day, this is your life. You are with yourself for your entire life. Friendships, relationships, they'll come and go. Hopefully they'll last for long periods of time, but they don't wake up with you every day. They don't live with you. They're not living your life, and you need to make sure that when you leave this earth, you don't look back and think, oh, I could have done that. I wish I'd just done that. I could have done that. And I know that it is quite a big thing to say, but we are so privileged, and if you're trying to get fit at the moment, you have everything there for you. Everything is so accessible. You wake up in your warm, safe, comfy home. If you're watching this video, you are so privileged that you probably have a phone or a laptop, which means that you also have access to so much free fitness content, so many articles on building businesses, website design websites which are free. You have graphic design websites that are free. Somebody has created everything for you. No matter what it is that you want to learn or do, I guarantee that 90% of it you could access on the internet for free and excel in whatever area of your life that you want to excel in. And for us to sit there and say, oh, it's really difficult, I don't have the time, or oh, I just find it hard to be motivated, slap yourself around the face, because I did have to. And I had to wake up one day and be like, for fuck's sake, Taylor, and I'm sorry to swear, but you have everything. You've got fitness apps which are less than £10 a month. You can get a gym membership for about £10-15 a month. You're so privileged that you can leave your house in the morning, get in your car, drive safely to the gym. You have all your limbs, you are healthy, you are able. Just let go of all of that self-consumed, limiting mentality of things being difficult and hard and tough. And I know this is a little bit of a like pep talk, but I had to have it with myself, and now I'm going to have it with you. If you want to be a better person, wake up every day and be a better person, because the worst thing you could ever do is look back on your life and think, oh, I woke up every morning tired, I got up at the last minute, I walked into the bathroom, I looked in the mirror, I looked at my body and I put myself down. I got dressed in the morning telling myself that I looked shit. I went to work for someone else, that I didn't enjoy my job for 8 hours a day, feeling miserable. I came home tired. I made a rubbish dinner. I went to bed looking at my phone all night. Then I slept really bad because I had bad dreams because my mind was too active. It's like the person that I was, that's what I was doing every single day. And I look back and I'm like, what a waste of a life, because that is no way to live. Why don't you wake up a little bit earlier, go into the bathroom, thank the fact that you were able to get yourself out of bed and walk to the next room. It really is as simple as that. Be grateful for the tiny, small, but actually very big things that we are able to do. We are so privileged. There is so many things going on in the world at the moment. People fleeing their countries, waking up in unsafe environments. We have our freedom, our health, our happiness, our strength. Everything is accessible to us on the internet. There is absolutely no limit to what you can achieve. And I hope that you take something away from this video. I don't want it to be too heavy towards the end, but I do just want to shake my old self, which I did, and be like, wake up, this is your life. And I hope that this helps you realise that actually being consumed by those very small, insignificant things is not a way to live your life. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. I would love for you to subscribe. Let me know down below if there's anything that you are going to implement from this video, or if it helped you in any way, and I will see you in my next video.